Hi, this is Jo. Welcome to my core activation training and tutorial. Today's training is for people who have weak core muscles. So core muscles are like cylinder um, which protect our internal organs and our spine. Um, so when you have weak core muscles, you might notice some symptoms. So first one is lower back pain. If you suffer from lower back pain and you haven't got an injury, then probably it's down to weak core. Also, if you postnatal, then you might have a weak core. Another one is if you are noticing yourself when you're standing, if if your belly sticks out and your bum sticks out to the back, and you have this curve, quite deep curve in your lower back, which is lordosis. This could be down to weak core muscles. Also, if you experience lower back pain when trying to perform any ab exercises, so like sit-ups, if you experience lower back pain, then that might be down to weak core. Also, if you are unable to perform some exercises, so let's say hold a plank without your lower back sort of sinking, so if you can't hold it straight, or when you hold it you can feel that your lower back wants to go down, it feels really heavy, then could be down to weak core. Obviously I can't diagnose you. You would have to go and see a professional, a PT. You can talk to me privately, but this video is for a general population that haven't got injury and suspects that they might have a lower back pain. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have training together with a tutorial, and again you can then repeat this training a couple of times or 3 times, depends on time and fitness level. Okay, so we're going to start with core bracing exercise. So we're going to lay down on our front, and we're gonna put our hands on the mat, and then we're gonna rest our forehead on the hands. For the purpose of the video, I'm just gonna hold my head like this for a moment. So feet hip width distance apart, and then once you place your forehead on your hands, keep your back neutral, and then what we're going to try to do is, on the exhale, brace the core, so your belly button goes towards your spine, but it don't change the actual shape of the spine, so you don't lift and push your spine back, so it's just your belly. So imagine that you have an egg underneath and you're trying to protect it. So on the exhale, and on the inhale, relax. So exhale, brace, inhale, relax. Exhale, brace, Inhale, relax. Try not to use your glutes. So glutes relaxed. We're only using core muscles. 5 more. Okay, so this core bracing, this is what we're going to use in every exercise. So once you learn that, we're gonna do an easiest version of plank. So we're gonna lie back on our front again. Now, elbows underneath the shoulders, head neutral, look forward, and from here we're gonna lift by bracing. So same thing, on the exhale you brace, and your hips should come off the mat slightly. Again, try not to use your glutes. So glutes relaxed. Inhale, relax. Exhale. If you get your hands forward, that will be easier for your lower back. So we repeat this 10 times. And one more. Okay. Now, the next exercise is side plank. So we're gonna place the elbow underneath the shoulder. Now your feet can be one over the other, or you can have both of them on the floor. That option is probably easier. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the hips to have a straight line, and from here we're gonna go down, and on the exhale we're gonna go up. So seven, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to repeat on the other side. So same thing, elbow underneath the shoulder, feet, and then we're going to lift, brace, head neutral. We're going to go down and lift on the exhale. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the next exercise, it's on the back. So lay down on your back. Your feet should be about foot length from your glutes. Neutral spine, so you should have some space between the lower back and the mat. We're going to start with one leg, so I'm going to start with right. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift this leg or straighten the leg, and the knees are together. Brace your core, so brace. It doesn't need to go, the lower back doesn't need to go, doesn't need to stick to the mat. You just brace the muscles, and then from here we're going to lower this leg down and bring it back up. Down and back up. 3, 4, 5. Keep the core braced. You should be able to breathe whilst keeping it engaged. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch the legs. Raise the core. Straighten the leg. And for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one will be bridge. So we stay in the same position, and from here we will be bracing the core. So brace and then lift and down. So brace, lift and lower down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. One. Okay. And the next one is we're gonna go on the front, and we're gonna lift one leg at a time. So lay on your front, exactly the same as the first core bracing activity. So place your forehead down, and then we're gonna lift one leg at the time. So we're gonna go for 20. We're gonna switch legs. So now brace the core, and you should be able to breathe with the core braced. So 1. Your leg doesn't need to go high. It's all about keeping your back neutral and making sure that you're bracing the core. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Your hip doesn't go off the floor, there's just the leg and core braced all the time. Okay, and the next and the last activity is on our backs again. So starting in the same position as the bridge, now we lift both legs, trying to get 90 degrees here and 90 degrees there. Neutral back. Now brace your core, and we're gonna tap the toes. So we're gonna go for 20 again. Now, what is important, that this 90 degrees doesn't change. So we don't actually bend your knee anymore. The leg goes down, comes back, goes down, comes back to 90 degrees. So it's not here. The knees should be over your hips, and the core should be braced. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, and another 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is it. These are all the core activation exercises. So you just need to repeat that maybe a couple of times, maximum I would say 5 times, but I would go at the beginning for 2 to 3 times, probably 3 times a week. And when this becomes very easy to you, obviously you can add sets, but then you can progress to the next stage, and there will be videos that I will record of the next stages. Enjoy, and I see you again.